Wait a minute. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Eagle Moss Presents Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. We're actually not going to be doing a issue today. We're going to be doing this. And what this is the power mod. So this is a modelmods.com power mod. I'll have a link in the description to the Model Mods website. So we've got this box, and I guess this is like a little on-off switch here. Nothing else in there. No instructions. They do provide you like 2 videos that you kind of have to follow along with. But I can't help but say that I kind of wish there was just a piece of paper that was like, do this, do this, do this. But we'll make it through. I hope. So that's the Model Mods. Hopefully we'll get the focus working here and we can move forward. So in the box, we have all these parts. Yep, nothing else in there. A lot of it is just adapters. So we have like, let's see, this is European, I think. Seems like when I was in Germany, this is what kind they used. This, I think, is the UK. I'm not sure. I don't really know all my plugs, but I do remember using this one quite a bit. This one, no idea. This one right here is the one we need, which is just your 2-prong American plug, I guess. So I guess there's a little tab. Yep. And whoop. Okay, so that just plugs into those, and it's just a basic AC alternating current to DC converter. And since I'm probably never going to need these ever again, I should probably just throw them away, but I'll just put them back in the box for now. How's that? And I'll kind of leave the rest up to you guys to imagine. So let's see, we got this, we've got, okay, so there's kind of like an so this must just be an inline power switch. So that, yeah, I think that's all this is. So that, man, I gotta give it to them, nice long cables, super awesome. So, yeah, instead of, I guess you could plug this, you know, into, well, no, you probably wouldn't have enough room for the bend, but, yeah, so with this done, I'm just going to set that aside. This is really what you're paying for right here. I mean, aside from a power adapter and everything, but, this is what we're paying for. Okay, so we've got the little thing there. And then we've got all these wires. And I think I'm actually going to have to drill the hole myself. And I guess this kind of is designed to fit up underneath this and kind of pop in here. So I guess I'm gonna first have to feed all of these wires through this little loop. Then I got to figure out how much of the car I need to take apart, and I'm not sure exactly what's screwed down and what's not. Now, this episode I'm doing in between kind of one episode, like in the middle of one episode, which is going to be episode or issue 91. So there's going to be an issue 91 and an issue 92, or I'm sorry, an issue 91 part 1 and an issue 92. No, issue 91 part 2. 91 1 and 91 2, or A or B, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this should fit. right up there like that, I'm guessing. They didn't really have this. They didn't show this little rubber piece that I can remember in the installation video. So I'm going to assume that it's going to go in like this. All right. And then once we get it all fitted, this piece is going to be, it's kind of going to, it's going to be what holds it in. Okay. Okay. All right. So I've got all this stuff up here, and I think I have to take this plastic piece out. So it's been so long since I've worked on this, I'm not exactly sure where all my screwdrivers are. So hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to take these 6 screws out. Now, I think the power mod is designed to be installed when you receive issue 32, 31, 32, somewhere around there. So this is, you know, if you order your mods early, definitely have a power mod ordered early on in your build so that you have it ready to go, because I tell you what, it's a heck of a lot easier installing these mods, you know, during the build than having to uninstall them, and I mean, it's just a nightmare. As my Millennium Falcon found out the other day, I still haven't gone back and done the repair on it yet. I'm a little bit scared too. Whoa, those are the front to bottom there. Because it's a lot of damage. You can kind of see it's just all cracked out there. And I mean, it's all up through here. I mean, it's kind of intact, but you know, I still haven't tried to super glue it, and actually it's been over a month, so I don't know. Some people keep asking me, when are you gonna finish the Millennium Falcon? And I'm like, well, since I started building this DeLorean, the DeLorean's kind of taken up all my room, and so once the DeLorean's done, I'm not gonna have a build, because there's really no other builds that I really want to do right now. I was thinking about doing the R2-D2 build, but then I was like, the more I saw of it, I'm just like, I don't really like R2-D2 that much to spend, you know, $1,600+ on. So I decided, nope, not going to do that. Now we could technically leave the battery box in if we really, really wanted. But they do show you taking it out. So I guess we'll just take it out, because it doesn't need to be in there. I also thought about doing the X-Wing build, but you know, again, the more and more I see of that, I just don't think it rises to the quality of the Millennium Falcon build. And the Millennium Falcon has some issues, admittedly, but it's still by far the, you know, the closest that you're going to get to the studio model. And really the only other build that I'm remotely interested in right now is the Knight Industries 2000, basically the Knight Rider car kit. That's kind of like my dream car, and they did a test run in France, I think, late last year. I don't know if it was late 2018 or early 2019. But if they bring that out over here, I'm definitely doing that. And then I can't really, I don't know of any other builds that are really on the horizon that I'm even slightly interested in. All right, so let's see. Did I screw this back in? I guess I must have. Okay, so this comes kind of off. Let's see, this bit we can just kind of loosen. And these wires all come out. And then, let's see. Oh, this is the, what in the world? Oh, this used to plug in to this, and then now, let's see. We're gonna have to unplug this. For now, so I'm gonna hang this off. I think these are all the bits and bobs that come with the flux capacitor and the tree, I think. Oh no. Does this part just pull out? Oh, it does. Okay. Cool. All right. So this part basically just, I guess, pulls back through here. Like so. Okay. So they essentially want us to make a hole like right here. So I'm going to use this little screw bit here, or the nut kind of, as a guide. I think they have it literally right in front of the switch. Yep. Okay, so I've basically just kind of etched a small hole there, or a circle, and I'm gonna use my Dremel. I've got like an old sanding bit. It's just like an old rough bit that I don't really care about, but it'll make a hole. So let's make a hole. Hello. Why is this not working? Is that it? Is this it? No. Don't tell me my Dremel's starting to die on me. Alright, so let's see if that was enough. Hopefully it was. So this is the outside, so we have to take all these from the outside and go in. And again, we might have to do this a couple times to get the diameter. Actually, wait a second. Where is my caliper? Hopefully my battery is still good. And I guess it's not. Well, that's no big deal because we can still measure it. And what I can do is we can just use the top of the caliper, just kind of measure the diameter of the hole, and then we can see if this fits around it. And it's kind of tight, so that means that we're gonna have to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Let's give it a try. Get these three plugs in. And drum roll, please. If you wish. Awesome. All right, so that fits in there perfectly. Next, we need to feed this ring on, this nut ring, whatever you want to call it. Nut. Ugh. I don't know if that was a good choice of words or not, but we'll carry on. Okay. And then, let me see, just get some pliers and we can just kind of tighten it down just a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna loosen it just a little bit because I don't want the rubber squished too badly in there. Okay, so that's all we have to do there. Next, let's get the battery box and everything. We'll move that out of the way. All right, so let's flip this up. Actually, it's probably going to be easier to do it from this side. And actually this kind of needs to be off of it, but I need to kind of hold it in place because we need to feed all of these wires through here. Whoops. And you kind of have to do them one at a time. Okay. Oh, here they come. Don't go anywhere. And then these two, I think one of these is for the radio mod, and then I'm not really sure. They don't have them, you know, labeled or anything like that. This last one. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hopefully. Oh, come on. Oh, got it. Okay. Kind of feels like that's being I totally feel like something's gonna break here. No, we're good. I really wish they would have not made the wheels so flimsy on this thing, because it just always feels like it's going to break. Speaking of something breaking, I feel like this is going to break. There we go. Oh, don't freaking tell me. Oh, okay. I was about ready to have a spaz attack there. Not a big one though. Okay. So now we should just be able to pop these back in. The screws. And what did I ever do with the battery door? We can pop that on there. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Probably ran away after it saw how mad I got when it destroyed my Millennium Falcon. Was this the one that was stripped? I think one of these got stripped out. It feels like it's that one. Not a big deal, to be honest. And where's my last screw? Here it is. Okay, now, in the Model Mods video, they say that there's like these stickers that are supposed to come with the kit in order to hold the wiring in place, but I found out that that is not the case. There were definitely none in mine. Even though they reference them in the video, unless they're actually talking about the original stickers that came with the model, I guess that's a possibility. But we're just going to use electrical tape because it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, so we're going to fold this down, and I'm going to kind of see here how, let's see, how far I can just kind of put that in there. There we go. For right now. The two smaller wires are going to go kind of towards the front. The large wire is going to go towards the back. And actually, we can just take this wire and we can just pop it back into where the original wires were. If I can. It's a big challenge here is to actually get these to stay in place. Get this to stay in place without like destroying anything. Okay. And once I get... Oh man, I took this one all the way out. Okay. Did not mean to do that. So yeah, this is what you're going to have to go through if you are already to issue 91 and you want to install the power mod. So, as you can see, you probably want to do it ahead of time. Oh gosh. And then these two, they just kind of show them going up to the front here. I don't know if maybe I can fit them underneath. Maybe I'll try to squeeze them right in here. Okay. And I don't know if I'm going to buy the radio mod at this point in time because it'd be cool to have, but I'm so, like, I'd have to disassemble all of the dash pretty much to get to it. And I think at this point, I'm just kind of like, I want it to be over with. All right, so we should be able to take this. Set the steering in place somehow. Oh, we have one other thing I think we have to do is we have to unplug this. Wait. Oh no, maybe this stays plugged in. And then we just plug this into one of these. Eh? Uh-oh. I have to make sure I didn't swip the... Yep, I did. There we go. Okay. So I guess really the thing that we have to do now is to test this. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to plug in my power adapter here, and we're going to plug this in into the car. And I'm just really hoping that I don't hear like zaps and see smoke at this point, because that would suck. Alright, so pop that off. I'm plugging this in. I'm so scared, you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. The moment of truth. Maybe I just turned it off. I don't see anything happening. That's not what I want to see here. Wheel. I might have to go get my voltmeter. Okay, that's black on black there. Yeah, it's positive and negative. I'm not sure if it matters which one of these gets plugged in. Okay. I'm gonna test with my battery here. I don't even know if my batteries are any good anymore, to be honest with you. No, there, that's coming on. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not getting any power off of this, so kind of like not sure how to, well, I know how to diagnose it, but I don't know if I don't want to do it here on the camera with you guys, because I don't know how long it'll take. Okay, I'm assuming that this is the correct. Okay, I'm going to take the switch out of the loop. So it's this thing that's bad. Okay. Now, if I plug this in, Okay, so there. So if I go bam. Okay, so that's all on the same. Those are the time. That must this fourth button back. That must be the time circuits, because this stuff comes on, and then the flux and the tree both come on. All right. So does this? Okay, that's the speedometer gauge. This I think is the plutonium. Like these gauges up here. I can't see the okay, well, anyway. Let's try. I'm gonna try this switch again, because I will have to contact Model Mods and be like, I need some support. Yep. Nothing. Okay, well, aside from the switch being bad, it looks like everything else is good. I'm gonna, I guess, spend the rest of my evening cleaning this up, all the wiring and everything, and sending Chloe an email or message or something. I have to get in touch with them somehow and get this resolved. So, all right, well, that's going to be it for now. I am Brad M73. If you have any questions, post them down in the video description, and I will see you guys next time. Let's see, did I plug it? Oh, no. Let's plug it back in, because we gotta say goodbye. Let's see. At least turn on the flux and everything, so you guys can see that it is actually working. There we go. Got the flux capacitor. We've got the light tree. It's working. You can see it back there. All right. Well, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, leave them down in the video description. If you haven't done so, please subscribe for this and much, much more. I am Brad M73. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, guys.